What's going on, y'all? So listen. Oh my god. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, listen. So, y'all, and I ain't even this how I really just I was debating with myself whether or not I was just gonna set up the camera, which I'm holding right now. I don't even feel like putting it on the stand. And go ahead and talk about this Fallon interview, or if I was going to just wait and put it in my what it is. Because truth be told, I mean, like, it wasn't a bad interview. Let me stop shaking the camera because somebody said, "Why is this thing shaking?" What the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get into this. I was debating with myself whether or not I was gonna actually come on here and do an individual video about this whole interview situation with Fallon. I don't know if it was much anticipated, but they did put out a teaser. I believe it was either earlier this week or this past weekend or whatever, and saying that she was gonna do this interview with one of this YouTuber named Up and Adam. His channel is Up and Adam. If you have not watched it yet, Up P and Adam, Adam. And at first I was sitting here like, when I heard that this was gonna happen, I was like, I'm gonna do a video. But then I was debating after I looked at the video whether or not I was gonna do one or put it into what it is. So I just said, fuck it, let me just do it. Truth be told, when I heard about this interview that was gonna happen, and I was like, okay, so it's on YouTube. That's fine. I don't have no problem with that. And then I never heard of this YouTuber, so I'm not gonna put down his work. I was just concerned. I was like, why go to this particular YouTuber or whatever, and not to a popular one? And truth be told, it worked. It worked. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get some more followings because this was, people were waiting. When I actually went to go click on the premiere of the video, it was like over 2,000 people that was in there waiting for it to premiere. So, and I'm not gonna lie, he did a good job for the most part. Asking the questions or whatever. I don't know what I expected. Maybe because I'm a little ratchet ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes or whatever. And we deal with entertainment. Like that's what we do. Even with serious stuff, especially, black folks, we always try to find the funny in anything. And, sometimes we just want to, you know, take we make it funny a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to be serious, but we don't want to be so damn serious and lighten the mood because we know that it's going to be serious, whatever, especially a topic like this. And so I was like, maybe jazz it up a little bit. But I will say Up and Adam did a real good job with the interview. I will say that it was very professional. They was it literally looked like they was on a talk show shit. I don't know where they was at. They was in somebody goddamn conference room, bitch. And it looked really professional. They both looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They was beautifully dressed, professionally dressed and everything. And they got up there and did what they had to do. Now, prior to this interview coming out, Fallon had posted something about, I guess it's an email screenshot that was forwarded to her, I guess, from somebody's, I'm pretty sure it's probably with Simon's lawyer, and basically taking issue with what was being shown in the preview clip of what the interview was supposed to be about. And he had an issue with one of the parts saying that the question about whether or not would he cheat, okay, and that she don't know what he would do or not. And I guess he figured that this was going to affect him and have people thinking negatively of him and affect business and stuff like that. But my whole thing of it is, once you watch the interview, you see exactly why she said that, and it wasn't even in the context of saying that she is the one that said that. She was repeating something that he said, allegedly in a counseling session that they had, But he had issue with that. I don't know if he saw the whole interview, most likely not. And if he would have, he probably wouldn't have had an issue. But then again, he's been trashing her. Okay, he's been trashing her and saying a lot of things or whatever. He couldn't wait to post something after that preview of the interview, went up, and just calling her and trying to make her be a cheater. You know what I'm saying? And even on my channel, I gave y'all an experience of, reiterated something that was said on the B. Scott podcast. One of his panelists that's on there, that's on the show, her experience with Fallon when she ran into her into Mexico. You can go and listen to that. And implying that she could have been cheating. I don't know if it's true. You know what I'm saying? Simon put out stuff trying to make it seem like screenshots that she probably cheating with this dude, and a video surveillance. But technically speaking, you putting out these screenshots and you putting out this video, it really doesn't explain or doesn't show that she was cheating. This could be taken at any time, you know what I'm saying? And then the guy is saying that he was her personal assistant. Truth be told, since she was a stay-at-home mom, I was like, bitch, what you need a personal assistance for? But okay, that's fine, whatever, you do what you gotta do, And so he was just kept on going. He kept on going. We saw Simon in this goddamn light more than we saw Fallon. And, it was people literally taking issue with the fact that Fallon wanted to say her side of the story. Now, if he can come out on social media and do all this stuff, she can be able to come out and do her little interview if she wants to. And this probably the once and only time that she truly gonna talk about it. One and done. That's what I feel like is in her spirit after listening to this interview. And, you're worried about how this may make you look in a business light or whatever, but you're fucking up your own image by doing what you're doing. You shouldn't came public so quickly with this relationship. You're in a relationship with a reality TV star. Okay, so of course the eyes are going to be on you. People are going to judge you, and then your actions afterwards, people are going to judge that. Okay, you could have kept quiet after all of this stuff and not said anything, because you are not the victim in this. You are not the victim in this. And Fallon, she's somewhat the victim because you, after listening to it, both of y'all played a part, okay? And I do agree with some of the stuff that she says. And I will say this, as I was watching the interview, I was like, girl, now it seemed a little rehearsed. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And I'm not finna say I'm team this, team that. I'm just going to say, and truth be told, I still like Portia. Oh, us toxic bitches got to stick together. Let me stop. I still like Portia though, but at the same fucking time, I can call that bitch out and say, bitch, you wrong as shit. You are dead ass wrong. I don't give a fuck if Fallon cheated, allegedly. I don't care if Simon cheated, bitch. You wrong as shit too, okay? You dead ass wrong. You are dead ass wrong. It's no taking away from the fact that you dead ass wrong. Regardless of whatever issues they was having up in their relationship, you are dead ass wrong. And I will continue to fucking say that, bitch. I can't wait till the new season come on and it better have some shit on there. Bitch, let me just tell you this, okay? So we get into the interview, and I will say this about that interview. Fallon is a better woman than me, bitch. Fallon is a better woman than me because, baby girl, I feel like I said, it felt like it was a little rehearsed, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She gave clear, concise answers, you know what I'm saying? It didn't take her long to, come up with an answer. She didn't have to think about it too hard, like she was faking it or whatever, trying to pull something out the air and had to think on it. Mama did say she been acting since she was 9 years old, so hey, it is what it is. With that, take that how you will. She's a better woman than me because she was literally up there still somewhat protecting Simon. Like, when I say this man been trashing her, I guess we all, or most of us probably had the mindset of, because it was so salacious as to how it happened, that she was going to get up here and just go the fuck in. This man been saying that you cheated, that you got pregnant. Mind you, she was drinking on her birthday, so I don't believe that rumor, And everybody's throwing out these accusations of cheating on both sides and all this stuff, but yeah, we still haven't seen proof. Okay, so we don't know what's true. All right, it's three sides to every goddamn story. He can say his side, let her say her side, and so I'm thinking she gonna go in. I'm thinking she just gonna go in, ram that thing in there away, drag. I'm wanting her to drag the fuck out of all of them, especially Portia. If she wasn't gonna do it to Simon, I wanted her to drag the fuck out of Portia. Okay, I just wanted her to do that, just as a woman to woman, bitch. Okay, you coming up in my house. You coming up in my house, you smoking my goddamn hookah, bitch. Okay, no, that's not what we gonna do, bitch. I don't even smoke hookah, and that shit offended the fuck out of me because they live by hookah down there in Atlanta. They live by that shit, girl. I will never get over that. Okay, was at that lady's pool, but So I'm thinking that that's what's gonna happen, but that's not what happened. Like, I will say, they started it off talking about her little background, and we get into the fact that Simon was the one that convinced her and wanted her to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think she's coming back for a new season, or at least that's what it was perceived to be at the time before all this stuff happened. Bravo would be stupid to not try to offer her a contract of either if it's another friend of the show type of contract or something like that. I don't even care if she gets a full peach. She can come on and do a cameo or something like that. It has to be done if they bring Portia back. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to see this shit. Bitch, that sounds so fucking messy. Girl, we all up in these people business because they putting us in there. But girl, fuck it. She said she just wanted production to, respect her home and not do certain things, but yet they allow certain things to happen in her home that she was not here for. And we go back to the Halloween party, and she was getting disrespected in her own home, and I believe that we all was on the same page that Latoya Ali was fucked up for what she did. But then she went on ahead and said that she was being called racial slurs throughout the whole fucking night, multiple times that night. And I was like, bitch, we already know who did that. And when she said what it was, I said that's messed up. And her whole thing about that situation, what really pissed her off in that, because they was filming later than they thought they would, and her kids was up in over the balcony, and she said that I think one of the kids heard what was said. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, out of all of this, I really did forget about the kids. I forgot that she had 3 boys, okay? Girl, I didn't know 14, 13, and 8 years old. I said, damn, Fallon, how old is you? A 14? I ain't even trying to get up in your business like that because I don't know the circumstances. But hey, it is what it is. They talked about the prenup, you know what I'm saying? But baby, she said she talked to somebody, a credible source or whatever, that was close to production, with production or whatever, said that basically they 9 is not gonna call her back at this particular time when that happened, because she basically damaged the image of Real Housewives when she went to go get that golf club or whatever to fuck Latoya Ali up. And I'm sitting here like, did they not see? Okay, hold the fuck up. So Nene pulls a cameraman, rip his shirt and all this shit, and whatever went down in the goddamn closet went down, but she came back the next season, I believe. Portia literally dragged the fuck out of Kenya, and she came back the next season. Cynthia and Portia got into a fight, and she came back. Both of them came back the next season. Fallon, she go get a golf club, and they held her back. She didn't touch nobody. She just reacted out of fucking anger, as she should have. And y'all pissed off at that? She didn't even put hands on nobody. And you say that she damaged the image of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Phaedra put out a fucking rape allegation against goddamn Candy, and you said that she damaged the image of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Girl, y'all better come on with the bullshit, okay? I said stop that. Now, they said that's not an official word from Bravo, but she said that's what she got it from somebody that was working with production that's a reliable source. Girl, I don't fucking know. I said that don't even sound right. If that is, they fucked up, okay? They just didn't want you on the show because you wasn't giving what they expected you to give. Demure and just quiet. I don't know what it was, okay? And just taking the bullshit. I don't know. Meanwhile, what else was being said? She said her, Simon were together for 5 years, and within that 5 years, they had took off. Was on a break for 9 months, and then when they got back together, he did propose to her twice within that 5 years. Okay, they have been in couples counseling and stuff like that. And when she found out about the divorce that happened in January, they were still in couples counseling. So she's thinking that they're getting everything together, but she did say that he had not been living in the house for a few months or a couple of months or so, you know. And she still thought that they were still working on their relationship. And she said, she spoke to him one day. The next day after that, the lawyer calling her saying that he didn't file for divorce. He talking about some, I had already put that in a while ago when we was going through some stuff. But I reneged on it or whatever. So I tell them to stop that shit. And it still went through. It still went through. She said she found out about the engagement to Portia when we found out. I said, that's fucked up. All right. You doing all this shit, you parading this stuff, and that's my thing. That is my thing with these relationships. Granted, relationships are not perfect, okay? But I don't like it when y'all get into these relationships and then it don't work out, and then y'all go to bashing each other and doing grimy shit to each other, because at one point that got y'all together, y'all loved each other and y'all cared for each other, and it is kids involved, and it's more than just her boys. I didn't realize that he had kids too, okay? And she was just, saying that's what's, you got to realize that all of this is going to affect them. And this is not his second wife. Portia's not about to be his second wife. Portia's about to be his fourth wife, I believe. Third or fourth wife. You are parading, and you got these women coming in and out of these kids' lives. Okay? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Fallon was putting that out there like that's going to be something that she's going to miss. Being there for the kids, tucking them in and all this stuff. And I was just like, that's crazy. Okay, you don't want your kids to grow up resenting you because you can't get your shit together. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just a lot. She said she doesn't blame Portia for breaking up their marriage, which she shouldn't. And I love her answer. She said, she was literally asked, do you blame Portia for breaking up your marriage? She said no. The blame falls on me and Simon, and that is exactly correct. You fucked your shit up too. He played a part in it as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Do you blame the show as well? She said no. Okay, and I don't feel like the show had anything to do with it either. Besides, because prior to the show, they already knew. Simon already knew Dennis. And of course, so I'm pretty sure he knew of Portia. So they already knew. But Portia, I don't feel like it's the breakup of the show, of the marriage or whatever. They were having problems and issues already. Okay, if you're seeing marriage counselor, couples counselors, and you only been together for a year and you can't get the stuff right, you already having problems, underlying problems, and it just came out, and it just fucking happened. What else wind up happening up in this thing? She kept it real cute. It was like, how do you feel? Would you feel any different if it was, Simon would have went with somebody else? She did say something about Portia. She was like, the only thing that she really mentioned about Portia is the fact that this is the woman that came into my home. She was in my home. And she was around her kids. Like, the kids know who she is. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Like, she didn't dog the girl, and then went further to say, when it comes to Simon, regardless of who it would have been with, I just want to see him happy. As long as he happy, because I took my vows to heart and I really did care and I loved him. She was saying, baby, it wasn't about money or whatever, because if you would have looked at her prenup, you could tell it wasn't about money. So I don't know if that meant like, I went on ahead and signed the prenup, so obviously I don't care about money, or within our prenuptial agreement, I really ain't getting much out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be either or. But baby, she says she ain't the materialistic type of girl. She don't even like designer fashions like that because it costs too goddamn much. She don't like that private jet shit, bitch. She don't even like fucking flying. She said, listen, the next person she get with, this Simon was her first, wealthy man that she got with, older gentleman that she got with, and she's not gonna do that again. She didn't live that, and she just not gonna do that again. She said, bitch, I wish Simon well, and all I want him to do is to be happy. And if Portia make him happy, then I'm happy. I said, bitch. girl, you's a better woman than me, okay? Because, baby, I wouldn't have been able to say no shit like that. I would have probably stayed mute just to be quiet, just to not go off. If we gonna keep it classy, I'm gonna just stay mute. I'm not gonna give my opinion or nothing, okay? Because no, I want him to be happy. Bitch, I want him to suffer, okay? And I want that hoe to suffer too. Bitch, all I gotta say is, at the end of the day, Fallon came up on here. The interview really wasn't much, okay? That's why I gave you so much background in the beginning. The interview really wasn't much. We probably learned maybe a couple of new things. And at the end of the day, she gave it a classy interview. She kept it classy. You know what I'm saying? It did feel a little bit rehearsed, but hey, it is what it is. She kept it professional. She kept it, not trying to. She was literally damn near defending and protecting this man a little bit, if you want to, put it out there like that, because she could have went in and she didn't go in. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that seems like either that's just her character, because she truly did and still do love Simon, because she still kept on saying, my husband, my husband, my husband. It makes me feel like she still loves him, or this is legally, for legal purposes, told me not to go off and just to keep it calm and keep it mute. That's what it felt like. But I hope this is it, okay? And I really feel as though, I hope that Portia is sitting back and she's watching. It's like, I could not do that. I don't want to cause pain to another person. And she did call Portia her castmate. She never called her friend in the interview at one point or another. When she did mention her, she said, you got with my castmate. That's what she said. But at the same time, I just could not do that to somebody that I associated with, in any capacity to that extent. And I hope Portia is sitting back and looking at how Simon is reacting to a lot of things. Because if something happens to your relationship, is he going to react the same way to you and try to put you on blast? And then you got a little bit much more to lose, because you are out there in the spotlight. You are a reality star. People do know who Portia is, okay? So it's just like, look at his character. Look at what he's done. Did you even think about that? I have to look at all of that before I get with a person and become serious with them. I look at actions. I'm a Capricorn, and in my nature, I observe. I'm very quiet, but I'm very observant. That's because if you get around me and I get around a group of people, baby, I'm peeping out the scheme. I'm seeing how you act, okay? So I can act accordingly and determine whether or not I want to be around you and associate with you. And I really hope that she's looking at this, okay? And let's be clear. It's not us just trying to be on Team Fallon, because I'm pretty sure that there is some shit that's going on with her. But at the end of the day, there hasn't been no evidence being proven yet, okay? And I feel like her side hasn't truly come out and disputed some of the things that Simon has said for legal reasons, and it's just, to make him look bad. Just let him keep on talking, and build this evidence that he keep on taunting and doing all this stuff, so we can, if they still haven't truly, if they have to go to court for whatever, we got this case against him if something happened. I don't know. The only person on her side that truly has come out and said something and refused something was that boy that Simon alleged that he was with, but Fallon was with. But anyway, I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. It was okay. It was, girl, it didn't have to be 40 minutes long. It was a 40-minute long ass interview, and it really didn't have to be 40 minutes long. It could have been 20. Truth be told, bitch, it could have been 15. We didn't need to know the backstory, okay? What we tuned in for was to see what she pissed off at Portia and Simon, and what was she gonna say about that, okay? I ain't need to know all that other shit. And yes, I was being a nosy bitch, okay? You want to call me what you want to call me, I'm gonna call it for you myself, okay? But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, if you saw it. And if you haven't seen it, it's on the YouTube channel Up and Adam. All right, go give him some views. You're probably gonna like his material, because actually he decent. Okay, never heard of him. May go watch some more of his stuff. And yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.